On our final day in San Pedro, we were up before the sun to drive up to the Tatio Geysers. The road together is about 80 kilometers of compacted dirt, which for the most part is in good condition. It really is an absolutely stunning drive up into the high Andes and is a highlight in and of itself. But once we got to the geyser field, all thoughts of the drive together were forgotten.
So we've just arrived to the third largest geyser field in the world and the highest geyser field in the world, El Tatio, just outside of San Pedro. Look at what the payoff is in front of me. It's incredible. Look at this place. Even in Yellowstone, we didn't see geysers this high, and the light is so nice right now. Definitely recommend coming a little bit later. It does open at 6, but all of the tour vans arrive for 6, so I've heard that you have to wait quite a long time to do the check-in process. If you come a little bit later like we did, we arrived around 7:45, 8. The light is still beautiful, the geysers are still really large, and we just checked in straight away, no issues, and all the tour vans are leaving at this time. So definitely a top tip if you're coming by yourself. Ooh. Get a whiff of it now. Doesn't actually smell as bad as I thought it would. Like, I'm right in the smoke here. It doesn't smell that bad. Sometimes you get the whiff of the sulfur.
So now it's about 8:40. Don't forget it's kind of winter time now. And the geysers seem to be calming down now because the air is warming up a little. I mean, it's still cold, but for them, it's not really as active anymore. But if you come between 7:30 and 8:30, that's kind of the best time to avoid the tours and to have a nice light as well as, obviously, the geysers being active. There are actually 2 separate areas you can walk around at the site. And after spending some time at the first one, we hopped in the car and quickly drove to the second.
We are pretty much the only ones here right now.
I know.
So cool.
And they're still pretty active, and now it's nearly 9 o'clock. Oh no, actually 9:15.
Yeah.
So.
Also just wanted to mention that a lot of the reviews on Google say that the road leading up to the geysers is not very good. The majority of the road is absolutely fine. There are a couple of sections where it's a little bit ribbed, a bit like washboard style, but very short sections. And then the very final section just before you get to the geysers is a lot of potholes. So you just got to be a bit slow and careful on that bit. The website suggests using a 4x4, but it's definitely doable without one.
Even if the steam vents weren't quite as high as they would have been at 6 a.m., we think the opportunity to walk around the geyser fields pretty much all by ourselves was more than worth the compromise. In addition, with the sun a bit higher in the sky, the colors within the geysers stood out even more than they might have in the early morning. We were probably there until about 10 a.m., and it was only as we were leaving that we really noticed a significant drop in the steam levels. On the way back to San Pedro, we really had a chance to stop and appreciate the road that we had driven up in the morning, as well as some beautiful stops along it. The landscape really is incredible, and there is plenty of wildlife to spot as well, so don't rush on the journey back to town and stop often to appreciate the beauty of the high Andes.